Hi, welcome to day 13 of the 28-day challenge. Today I am shifting over to talk about our technological evolution as a species. So everything that we have, everything we say is a tool. Language is a tool. Our clothing, those are tools. Our primary survival mechanism is each other, right? So think back to the beginning of human history, the majority of human history, when we were living in small hunter and gatherer tribes. All we had was each other for survival and whatever we could make with the nature that surrounded us. And one of the superpowers about human beings is we have this ability to look at nature and see its potential, see what it could be if we were to carve a point into the end of a stick or chip off little pieces of a rock to make it sharper, or hollow out a pumpkin and turn it into a bowl. I don't know. There's so many things. I am not an expert on the tools of our past. But over the course of human history, our tools got more and more advanced. And that's not because humans got smarter. It's because humans got more interconnected, and humans had generational information, so because we invented language, because we have this ability, there are a lot of species that can make sounds to indicate other things in their surrounding environment. Or even some species that have like names and particular sounds for other members of their communities. But the beautiful thing about human language is we can say things like yesterday or over there, or like abstract concepts that don't have a tangible thing in our environment. It's one thing to like point to a tree and say tree. That's clearly tangible right there. But it's another thing to be able to have a conversation with somebody about a tree that's not in front of them, or about something that happened a generation ago. To make up stories, to tell our stories about what happened to us. And from there, tools just kept growing and growing, and humans became more interdependent. Like, that's how we got agriculture, that's how we got the wheel. And the thing is, a lot of these big inventions happened like in parallel. Like, agriculture wasn't just invented by one group of humans and then they shared it with all the other humans. No, human beings have this like innate need to understand the environment around them and to see how they can optimize it, how they can make it better. And that's really, really amazing. We're such a cool species. I love us. We're great. Okay. So where did I said I wanted to talk about tools, language, and math. I talked about those. I didn't fully talk about math. Math is the language of the universe. Human beings have conducted experiments by observing the environment around them and figuring out that, like, all of those like annoying things you learned in geometry that you forgot about and are like, why did I ever have to learn this? But it's really cool that there are these patterns that we can recognize and we can use them to make stronger bridges and to make computer chips and I don't know if I've mentioned it in these videos yet, but nature knows that sending pulses of electricity, binary pulses, on, off, right? Those are the only two options in a binary system. Nature, the universe knows that that's a very efficient way to send large quantities of information across distances. That's what our nervous system is. It is these pulses, electrical pulses of information or neurotransmitters that get shot through your bloodstream. That's what your emotions are. And humans, over these generations and generations and generations of experimentations, learned that we could mimic that, and that's how we have our computers. They're binary systems that send pulses of information across distances, and now we can communicate literally across the world in a second. It's so amazing. Human beings are so amazing. Anyway, I could ramble about this more, as I say at the end of every video. But I'm going to cut it here because tomorrow and the next day I will be talking more about technological evolution. So have a good day. I love you. Bye.